What's up, YouTubes? Welcome back to the channel. Today, I have a pretty cool video for you, actually. I happened to stumble across this. I've seen a lot of people talking about the Necrotic Grips. You know, everybody's so wrapped up with, oh my god, it works with Thorn, and it's on purpose. Have you tried it with Devour, Bottom Tree Voidwalker? Have you tried that yet? Oh my god, arguably the best PvE loadout in this game. You got sustain, survivability, combined with AoE damage and massive ad clear. Ooh. So if you find today's video useful, please consider leaving a thumbs up on the video, like it if you can, and remember to subscribe so you don't miss future Beyond Light content. Don't forget to tick that bell, because that's the only way to make sure you get the videos in your sub box. So let's begin. The whole way that this build synergizes, and I call this a build because we're kind of getting that way with Destiny and Bungie right now. So we're combining Devour, which is the ability from Bottom Tree Voidwalker, with Mark of the Devourer, which is what comes from Thorn kills, and then Grasp of the Devourer, which is what comes from the Necrotic Grips. So if you're counting, 3 forms of Devour. And with that, I'd like to call this build Devour to the 3rd power. Yeah, that's right. We're going for maximum cringe today, baby. You better be sitting down. So, let's break down what these things do. Let's begin with the Thorn. Now, for those that are unfamiliar with it, it has an intrinsic perk called Mark of the Devourer. Basically, rounds can pierce targets and deal damage over time. Kills with the weapon leave behind remnants. Those are the little floating, like little amoeba thingies that are just sitting there in the sky. When you pick those up, you get a buff that will allow you to do more damage, pierce, so on and so forth, which is really, really cool because it helps with single target damage. Next up, we have Grasp of the Devourer, which is the Necrotic Grips talent. This one states that damaging combatants with melee attacks corrupts them, increasing damage over time. Defeating a corrupted combatant spreads the corrupting effect to nearby targets and restores melee energy. Now, this is really, really great because you can chain this over and over and over again. It spreads the AoE damage to other targets. When they die, they spread it, so on and so forth. It's like a bad case of herpes, guys. That's exactly what goes down right here. You're going to just do massive AoE damage and crazy crowd control with these, with weaker targets, and actually moderately average, tanky characters, too. Now, we bring it all together with this pretty little bow. This is just simply called Devour. It is the Bottom Tree Voidwalker on the Warlock subclass. Kills with this melee ability fully regenerate your health. For a short time afterward, kills restore additional health. If you're putting all of this together, melees from the grips will replenish your melee. Those melees also grant Devour, which will give you constant regeneration. Now, regeneration is going to be procced on any one of the things that you kill, whether it's your gun, a follow-up melee, or, of course, the explosions themselves. So as these kill, as they spread, as they continue to kill, and it just keeps going on and on and on, you're going to be continuously regenerated with health. And not to mention that at any given time, if you are low on health, all you have to do, instead of running away and hiding, is going up there and slapping something and getting your health right back. This synergizes so well. Devour and the grips themselves are remarkable. You could go through entire strikes smoothly with just slapping things. Just slap them, and you're going to get a lot of progress. Thorn adds an extra element to the mix because you can use range with it. So it'll help you expedite the runs, get things done faster, and obviously just be a little bit safer if necessary. But that's just what it does. It adds an extra bit of range to it. So you combine all 3 of these, and you have one hell of an awesome run, speed run possibility here. Shut up, Phone Star. So, you know how all 3 pieces of these work now. Back to my claim on why this is arguably the best PvE loadout in the game. And I want to bring up another very popular option for another class with Titan, and that's the Dune Marchers. These are widely sought after. A lot of people like them not only in PvP, but PvE as well. What makes them so appealing is because it does the weaker ad clear. It just helps expedite everything and make things a little bit smoother and faster for you, which is what everybody wants when we're doing runs. So, basically, that's what this melee does. It poisons, it weakens everybody. That's great. You throw the Thorn in the mix, and it's no longer restricted to just close quarters like that melee with Dune Marchers would be. No, now we have range. So there's no weakness in between distance now. Amazing. Combine that with Devour, and now we have sustain and survivability. So we can afford to go in there and slap. It's not like we're dangerously risking ourselves. I go in there and I hit somebody with Dune Marchers, I killed the Thralls, and then this hive just whacks me in half. Don't gotta worry about that. I can sustain. And this is what makes it arguably the best in the game. It doesn't really have a weak area at all. It's going to be strong. You can still get single target damage out of alternate weapons like Anarchy or a shotgun if you're charging in close quarters, or even a sniper if need be. And you can handle all the weak adds with a Thorn and a melee. Of course, the sustain too when needed. And that's what I do. Normally on any other class, if I'm worried about survivability and I'm getting weak, and you're going to see it in the gameplay in the background right now, there's going to be times where I'm going to die, and instead of running to go find cover and hopefully stay alive, I charge right at the enemy and slap him on the face. I challenge you to a duel, mister. That's what's going to happen. And that's what makes this so amazing. And I think you guys really need to get on the bandwagon because it's the only way I Warlock. Now, that's my delivery, everybody. Choose to do what you want with it. I will advise against using this in PvP. Honestly, Necrotic does not do much for you in PvP. I know it's fun, it's flashy, it's new, but at the end of the day, I could go entire games of PvP without even getting one proc, and even then, it's not significant. It's almost never going to considerably impact a gunfight because you got the Thorn. You're going to clean up kills quickly before you get a couple ticks of damage in anyways. And if you're using Necrotics and you melee, if that person's close enough to be hit by that shockwave of poison, realistically, he's already got his shotgun up your ass. So, yeah, that's just what I'm saying. It's not vibe. It's a 1 out of 5 in PvP. But for PvE, it's a 6 out of 5. Quick math. That's amazing. So, ladies and gentlemen, enjoy this wonderful concoction. Amazing synergy across not only 2 types of exotics, but also a subclass attunement. And that's amazing. So, ladies and gentlemen, get out there, have fun, take advantage of it. Let me know what you guys think about it. And again, thank you guys for clicking on this video, subscribing, and leaving a like. And I'll catch you with another one soon.